Hey everyone, this is Bullet, and I'm going to show you how I farm the Swift Orange Tiger. The Tiger has approximately 1% drop rate, which means that if you run ZG 100 times, there's a 67% chance that you'll see it. I really like this part. It's very picturesque, flying through this area, and I'm flying to the base camp in order to go to ZG after that. So this short run between the base camp and ZG is your time to find a raid group. And if no guildies are online, normally just scream in channel 1 and somebody will group up with you for literally 5 seconds. After you get in, you can just drop group and start farming. So here's the Good Samaritan. We're grouping up with this person and we are about to get into ZG. And we're in. Now we're inside and we are ready to farm. Well, not quite. If you can tell, I'm wearing my raid gear, which is pretty nice. It's 264 all around with some heroic pieces. But it's actually no good for farming the tiger, and I'll show you why. I'll show you my solo setup. Basically I'm switching into Beast Mastery, and as soon as I switch, you'll see my solo gear. So the key thing here is having the tier 5 two-piece. It's Rift Stalker tier gear that you can grab from Serpentshrine Cavern and Tempest Keep. Ideally you want the shoulders and the hands, but as you can tell I only have the shoulders and the chest. I'm still farming the hands. The reason you want the T5 two-piece is because of the set bonus. It's pretty amazing. It says that it causes your pet to be healed for 15% of the damage you deal. So if you combine all of your heroic raid gear with the T5 two-piece, all that massive damage that you do will actually heal your pet. For your pet, you definitely want a Croc because of the bad attitude talent. He holds aggro much better for quick farms like this one. We are almost ready. I mount up, get my biggest mount, and squeeze past these mobs and straight into the river. And you can actually cross the river without swimming. Turn on my nameplates here because you can actually squeeze past these mobs without aggroing them. Let's try that. And that didn't work. Just keep going straight. You can avoid the vast majority of these mobs, if not all of them, just by knowing where they are and just going around them. So this is where you want to be. We've arrived. When you see a bunch of orange tigers in this area, that's how you know you're there. Alright, we can start blasting. This is the fun part. Make sure you take out the axe throwers first. They will throw axes at you and actually CC you, like what's happening right now, and you will probably die if too much of that is going on. Also, make sure there's no loose tigers running around. They will run out, grab more mobs, and you don't want that. Another word of caution, you definitely don't want to die in this instance, especially if you're in the raid group of 1, because what happens is you get ported back to the cemetery. It's just really annoying to have to go through the process all over again, potentially with all the mobs respawning. So just go slow until you get a hang of it. This is the main event. You'll see 5 mobs in front of you. 2 tigers and 3 humanoid bosses. What I like to do is just take out the tigers. You can 2-shot them. And then the remaining 3 bosses, I target them one by one until I burn down to about 20%. The absolute key mechanic here that you cannot ignore is the fact that they all need to die within 10 seconds of each other. So there could be different approaches. You can trap them, volley them, multi-shot them. Do what you gotta do and what's best for you, but make sure they all die within 10 seconds of each other. After they die, the tiger boss shows up. Just burn him down. He doesn't do anything special. Oh, that's the screen of disappointment. That means the mount didn't drop and you have to keep grinding. This was Bullet, and thank you for watching my video.